This is fucking beautiful.
You ready, Brother F?
This is perfect.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. 20 minutes. Let's
CD's out now. Get in tune. Volume 1. Max Low.
go. Let's go, baby.
Max Low, let's go.
Production by VSOP plus others.
Yes, sir.
Mixed and mastered, Brother F. Straight Fuego Studios.
You know it.
Welcome, world. Welcome,
champ.
world. We back.
We back, baby.
As always, I am the Brother Burns. To the left of me, I got the Brother VS.
VS to the OP, you know what it be, man. We out here repping that LBE. Rocking that MDMA.
All day.
All day.
Welcome back to the studio. Back from surgery, recovering like a warrior.
Yeah, peace. What's going on, everybody?
A road warrior,
Make
that
sure
is.
you get that motherfucking album, bro.
Yes, and if you want physicals, hit up at Max Low, the hip hop trucker on IG.
Yeah.
If he's around, hand to hand. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Brother F Straight Fuego Studios at EFNR711. Make sure you're following at GAHHD_podcast. Shout out to Harlem World 139, The Danger Zone. We are here today to review the newly released Mass Appeal, Nas executive produced.
And by the way, you got to understand that we're reviewing this album now. We're letting it breathe. You know what I'm saying? We're taking our time with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We sat with it.
I know.
We was
microwave.
quick. We was
Yeah.
quick with Infinite, though.
Huh?
The first day we did that shit.
But
But they ain't know that.
We did that shit quick, but that was...
They ain't know that. But nah, yeah. Fuck that. That shit was a fire album,
That's
though.
exactly. That's why.
Oh, so what you
Yeah.
trying to say?
That shit was all new shit we never heard.
Nah,
so,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
You didn't let me finish.
Nah,
you
I
didn't
know.
let me
I
tell
know
them
what
what
you
album
meant.
we're reviewing.
Yeah.
But we are reviewing the new Big L album,
Yes, sir. Return of the King.
Return of the King.
Just like us, we just returned. You got the king that
Yes.
returned back from La Isla.
Brother F straight back from Puerto Rico. Max Low
Yeah.
back from surgery.
Yeah, man.
Where
Everybody's
you
come
back
back
from?
Back from a cold.
Back from a cold.
Said that shit, man. So, I'm cold.
I gotta come back from something.
Lo que trolazo este.
Fair enough.
What are you coming back from?
I don't even know, Lord. Back from... Y'all don't even know. Kid.
Back from the depths.
Oh, no, I do know.
Come on, let's go.
I got injured the other day.
Oh, you told me about this.
I fell.
You told me.
Where?
I bust my ass.
Yeah, you did tell me.
Yo, it was about 12:30 at night, and I was in the crib bone, and I caught the super munchies, bro.
You in the crib boning?
No,
No,
the crib bone.
he
The
was in the
house.
crib
I was in
bone.
the crib.
Oh, cribble.
The crib
You
bone.
said crib boning. I was like,
No.
wait, what? Fucking same.
Get
boning.
with it, bro.
Oh,
What the
say
no.
boning for?
Another
Like,
story.
say fucking.
One time, my man Black was like, "Yo, you heard of Bone Thugs?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, you know they got like wishbone and flesh bone and crazy
yeah.
bone." He's like, "Yeah." Well, I'm gonna go home to the crib bone.
Oh, that's why you guys.
So yeah. So since then, it's been the crib bone.
My fault.
Shout out to
Wasn't
Black.
up on a link on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So I was in the crib bone, and I caught the munchies, bro. And I go to the gas station, and I'm walking back, and I got my phone. I'm watching stupid TikToks, and I'm smoking a bogey with the other hand. And you know them aluminum plates you get at like to go that they have plastic covers.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like fold it up and shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
the plastic cover was in the middle of the street, squashed because it had been run over.
Yeah.
And it was dark, so I didn't see it. So I'm there
Slipped on
walking,
it?
la la la, with my bogey chilling. Oh, TikTok, ha ha ha. I step on it. This leg goes straight. This leg drops straight down. So boom, that shit hits the floor. So now I'm on the floor on one knee, like
You split
I
like
didn't-
kind
I
of.
didn't-
What's this on Kennedy Boulevard or something?
on 23rd Street between Kennedy and where I live.
Damn.
Yo, I really didn't know what to do. I fell to the side.
Badoosh.
So now I'm on the floor like that.
Laughing
Like,
so like.
DK quasi split and
Yo,
shit.
so I get up real
Yo.
quick, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't drop my bogey or my phone. I'm like, that's what's up. I wipe my leg. I walk. I'm like, I'm straight. Nobody saw me. I'm good. I get to the corner. I turn the corner. Oh, my knee. I feel it bleeding. Everything. Go
shit.
home, clean it. I'm like, damn. I fell, so I'm not high no more. Like that
Yeah,
should kill my
that
whole
shit
high.
killed
So
your
I'm like,
high,
let me
yeah.
blaze. I blaze again. I didn't eat the munchies because I'm pissed off that I fell. I'm like, fuck them fucking peanut M&Ms. Boom, I blaze again. I'm tweaked out. I get in the bed. Yo, I feel every damaged cell as it's fucking
Shit hit you.
like
Trying to
bleeding.
regenerate and shit.
Oh my God. Yo, for like a week, I'm telling my girl, like, yo, but my knee hurts. My knee hurts. Boom, boom, boom. The other day, I sent a picture to my sister. I'm like, yo, this should look alright to you. She's like, nigga, that shit's infected, bro.
Oh.
Boom, pills, cream, all kinds of shit. So now
Antibiotics and shit.
You're coming back from
I'm
knee
back
injury.
from knee.
You're recuperating
injury.
from the fucking
Oh my
maniacal
God.
Yo, what a
injury.
terrible story, bro. But
Nice.
yo, I was cracking up.
I could imagine your goofy ass.
So I'm back from.
I would have been on the floor like, yo, what the fuck? I would have just started dying laughing.
Yo, I just when I felt, I was just there like,
Because you just chilling like in your own
Yeah.
world. Like, oh,
I would have been so pissed off. I'd be like, what the fuck?
nah,
Oh, if I was
'cause
walking by, saw that shit with a dick.
I was zooted, bro. So I'm there. I'm even like, am I on the floor? Like, oh fuck, yo,
We're about to talk about Big L's new album. That's my email
terrible.
ringtone.
Yes.
Nice.
Big L.
Before we get to the album, what were you listening to on your way to the show?
Go ahead,
Max
Lowe.
Lowe.
The new album by Ty Farris and Apollo Brown. I forgot the name of it because, like I said, it just came out today, so I was just listening to it on the way here. But that shit is fire.
Shout out to those brothers. VS.
Danny Brown.
Danny Brown.
I fuck with Danny Brown. He's like one of my guilty pleasures.
Shout
bro.
out to that brother. I was listening to the album we're gonna review.
Nice.
Return of the King. Big L starts off with track 1 featuring McGruff. Yeah, bro. So Max Lowe, you're the Big L expert. So I'm gonna ask you, what exactly have they done
That's new.
to revamp these songs? So this shit starts with a pretty dope McGruff.
No,
like,
that track is fire,
like
but it's an
intro.
original track. They just put a different beat to it.
Yeah.
They
That's
just switched
really
the
all
beat.
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's a lot of shit of Big L. Like a lot of this album is a lot of like old freestyles. So
Yes.
there ain't really names for the songs or anything.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
There is one
okay.
track on there that I do have back in the day that's called the Mr. Sandman Freestyle, the one that was playing before that. I was like, look, this is the original one.
Mm-hmm.
But I forget the name of the freestyles that they were on or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what
But most
mixtapes
of the
they were on and shit, yeah.
Even verses from old shit when he was Children of the Corn, I heard
Yeah.
in there. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
In this
Especially,
Yeah.
there's one I think is. Anyway, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah.
album. Yeah. Before we get to it, or do you want to save your overall thoughts for later?
Well, we could, you know.
Whatever you want to do, my brother. I mean,
As a Big L fan,
I'm
were
I'm
you,
one of the biggest Big L fans when he was alive. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
because I remember when Big L died. Rest in peace. He was one of the illest. But when he died, so I know what you mean by like when you say that he's overrated. Because a lot of people started coming out of the woodworks and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah,
yo,
all of a
Big L, you
sudden,
heard
yeah.
this guy Big L? I'm like, yeah, I heard him about fucking 8 years ago, bro.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah. Where you been?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? This guy, he's got a new song. This new guy, Big L with the Ebonics. I'm like, oh, you a fucking rookie, bro.
You a new
Like,
jack,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, nah, homeboy, like you a rookie.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
was
I
listening
think.
to him from back
A
in the
lot
day.
of like,
Yeah.
It's the people
Come
that are
and go
radio
fan.
listeners.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it is. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, or whatever, the machine. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
See, I was talking about Big L back in 95, 94, like when he first came out. Like, you know what I'm
There
saying?
was I was getting ready to say before, there was a freestyle on there from 92.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Crazy
saying?
shit.
So, like, you got to
Which one?
It's,
I
it's
forget the
like
name of the fucking
song.
songs or
It's like,
whatever, but-
it's called Freestyle 92.
All right, so the one you're talking about, that's two verses from two
Yeah.
different songs.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
verse,
live at Rock and Will.
one verse
Yeah.
is from a track that he has called "Principle of the New School."
Yeah.
and another verse of that they threw in there was "Times is Hard on the Boulevard" or something like that.
Yeah.
These are all songs for his demo.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know,
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like I got all these shits
And
already,
some
bro.
of these shits, like if you listen to him, right, there was one where he sounded a lot like Big Daddy Kane to me. I was like, wow.
He's got a track with him too.
Might that be the one that Joe Budden introduced? Because he had that fire flow.
Oh, where he's talking about his aggression and the way he spit. Yeah, it might be
You
that
know
one.
they got a track together, him and Kane, right?
No.
On the Big Picture.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Platinum
yeah,
Plus.
Oh,
Platinum
yeah,
Plus.
but-
Yeah, with Primo.
I don't
produced it.
really.
Yeah, but I mean, that
know?
album is a real posthumous album.
Yes,
I feel-
exactly.
Maybe they did it together, that song. You don't know.
Yeah.
Like this shit, I can't really call it a posthumous. This is all shit from verses
Years
that were
ago,
done
yeah,
already.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Which
But
album did you prefer?
what do you mean? Out of
The Big
all
Picture
Big L's?
or this one?
Big Picture by miles, like
Yeah.
galaxies. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
to
because
me,
it was more original content.
that was all original. There was
That's what I
nothing
mean.
new on there.
Except for the 98 freestyle. Yeah,
that's it.
exactly.
But whatever, that was just thrown in there because it was
Yeah.
a fire joint. You
Yeah,
know what I
absolutely,
mean?
absolutely.
But everything else on that, we never heard.
Yeah,
I mean, the
exactly.
Enemy I heard on the Digging in the Crates album.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's fine.
But that's
You need
exactly
that-
those two. But that's it.
You know what I'm saying? But that
You know what I
album
mean?
was
But-
fucking, to me, is one of the best posthumous
But
albums
then-
of all time right there. Big Picture, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so damn. Because we're talking. All right, so then there's different posthumous albums, right?
I mean, that's his only one to me.
No, I mean there's different like categories of posthumous albums. If that one, those are songs he was working on for an album,
Okay.
right? So he was really involved. Biggie, for example, Life After Death is a posthumous album.
Yeah, because it came out
After he died,
but
but
did
that's
them shits.
that's
It was
a
completed
album,
while he
It
was
was
alive.
completed
Yeah.
though. Yes.
Yes.
Did,
Fully completed while he was
all right,
alive.
Duets is a posthumous album where they just reworked everything
Well,
he left.
what about
Yeah.
the Dead Wrong one? With the one with Dead Wrong, what was that one?
Reborn?
Reborn, yes.
Reborn and shit. Had a
Rebirth.
couple of joints on there.
Reborn,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
They
but-
both had a couple.
Yeah, but most of them I was like, like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
they
But-
were reworked.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So I thought the big picture was reworks. I didn't know.
nah,
No,
the big
yeah, it
picture,
was all-
everything
it was all
on there
new.
was
Mainly
fucking
original.
on there. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
So he might have had the song with Big Daddy Kane for real.
That's
then.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
he had
Yeah.
the track with Coogee Rap on
Cool-
it. And shit.
Coogee
Like,
Rap,
bro,
yeah.
like the motherfucker. That to me, that's one of the greatest posthumous albums of all time, right there. that
But
album.
again, because he was really involved with it.
Well, because it's all original work too. I
Yeah.
think that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It
This
definitely
was
all
put
original
together
shit.
by,
There was
you
like
know-
one song on there I didn't like. The one with.
So that's
with
really
Stan
just a Big
Smith.
L album. That,
Oh,
I
Stan
forgot
Smith.
the name. That was like the name of the from Belly.
yeah.
You ever heard Cameron's
Yo,
Dear
shout
Stan?
out to Stan Smith though, for
Stan
even being in that movie. That was
That was-
a ill part that everybody remembers.
Why is it lock kid? Blah! He just looks
You
at
don't let
him.
him talk to you like that. And
Yeah.
he's like in black. He was like, I was like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. But shout out to them, man.
Oh my god! How did he get on the album? Oh yeah, he's Harlem, right? Stan
He
Smith?
Yes.
was, I forgot the name of the song, but it was like the video.
Holding
that
it
had-
down or some shit like that.
Whatever it was, but that was the only
didn't-
song I didn't like from the album.
You didn't think that album was
That was
like,
Pete Rock too.
like
Yeah, I
a
didn't like the
little
song, Maybe it was Stan Spit.
almost like commercial sounding? The big picture?
Nah,
like
bro.
reaching
That
for
song
commercial?
I think was like the most commercial
Yeah,
sounding
exactly,
song,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't like it. It just wasn't up my alley, bro. Like the main song from the album was Flamboyant. Fire.
Yeah.
Fucking fire. That was the single for the album. That song is amazing. And then the one with Biggie and Pac, I know they didn't record that together.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, no.
Ron G,
That was the
but that
Ron
was
G
a
shit,
dope
yeah.
beat, and
Yeah.
like the way they meshed it together was dope.
Yeah.
But it's a song that I really go back to because I know it's not a real. To me,
Right.
it ain't a real track. Like I'm
I guess
fucking
maybe
weird with
because
shit.
of that song.
The what?
Maybe because of that song.
You like yeah.
I got confused and thought
I got you,
that
yeah.
Yeah.
it was a posthumous album like Duets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
nah,
no,
nah,
no,
that
no.
shit
I
was
didn't
all
know it
all
was like
original
more
works,
like
yeah.
Life After That. Oh, so I
Yeah,
gotta
all
go back to that
unreleased
album.
joints.
Yeah.
All right.
Holding
As
it
you see some
down.
of Dice Game, Ill Story and shit.
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
got
yeah.
some joints.
That
on
might
there, bro.
change my whole view on Big L.
Trust me, listen
Yeah,
to
you're
that
dope.
album again. You're gonna be and not knowing now that it's all
One of
new
my
shit
favorite
only
joints
on
is
that
the
album,
intro, man.
except for the freestyle. You know what I'm saying? The '98 freestyle, which everybody heard, but
Yeah.
you're supposed to throw that shit in there. That's a classic.
That's a
freestyle,
classic,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right.
And the enemy with Fat Joe that was on Digging in the Crates right before.
Yeah.
I think it was right before, but that's their track. You
Yeah,
gotta throw that
exactly,
on
yeah.
there. You know what I mean? Like
Just
and
to fill out the
Ebonics-
record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ebonics was the first track from that album, but that was also on fucking
That was the single, no?
That was
Yeah,
a single,
that
yeah,
was
but
a
it was
single,
on Digging in the Crates, but it was like a different beat, right? It was like a
Yeah, it
remix
was a
beat, I
different
think, on
beat.
it.
Yeah, it was a different
But yeah,
beat.
that Ebonics beat is fucking fire.
Holding It Down featuring AG.
Hey, yeah, that's the joint.
What's someone called? Miss what the hell's her name? Miss Jones?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, she sings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dope.
So
fucking album,
is
bro.
this really the first Big L posthumous album like Duets?
Yeah, this is definitely
Where
all
they
just
Yeah,
released
reworked.
stuff already that
Yeah.
they remastered.
Reworked.
Or, shit that he did on freestyles on shows, and they just threw it in there and put a different beat. And
I think
like,
they did a good job.
Which they did a great job. I'm not going to lie.
Shouts to Nas because he absolutely picked the best one to hop on. He was like, "Oh no, I'm doing this one. no,
I wish
I'm
he
doing
would've
this
got on the
one."
bonus one. To me, that was the only verse I didn't know.
Oh,
from the
with
whole
Party
album.
Arty?
The last with
Yeah,
Party
yeah,
Arty.
yeah, yeah.
I wish Nas would have got on that motherfucker. To be honest,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
beat was fucking hard body.
Yeah, it was,
And Big
it
O
was.
But that
like,
song sounds
going in.
like-
and it was. I never heard that verse before.
I don't think
Yeah.
they changed anything to that song. That sounds like a song recorded in '92. Just
could
like
be,
that.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was just like, ooh, like yeah, this is fire.
The bonus,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
shit
Because
was
I didn't
dope.
hear it. All the other ones, like a couple lines in, I was like, blah, blah, blah. I
Yeah.
started rapping along to the shit. I'm like, fuck. But I ain't trying to diss it. I love Big O. And I love what they did because everything's going to his estate and all that shit. So you got to respect that, salute to that. But, as a music lover, as just a guy that wants to hear, when I hear a Big L album, I'm like, oh, please tell me it's new shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I want, new shit.
He was
I already
very-
heard all these things.
He
but
was very limited in his catalog.
He
man.
was. That's
You
one
know what I'm
thing,
saying?
yeah. Like they used tracks from like 91, 92 and shit type shit.
And a lot of them were features and like cameo, what's them called? Cameo verses and shit that he made and shit. So.
Like the track he did with Mac Miller in real life, I don't think he would have ever done a track.
Exactly.
I'm not saying he would have never. You never know. Shit changes. But that verse, it was like half of the verse from Dangerous with OC.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, fuck, dude. Yeah. And what I didn't like about the album, that it had no digging in the crates crew.
Yeah.
No Fat Joe, no Finesse, no AG, no OC. These are the only people he dealt with, bro.
Exactly.
But you're going to put him on a track with Mac Miller? Because what? Mac Miller, he said that's one of his favorite
exactly,
MCs.
Yeah. And it was you got to remember it was two dead MCs too.
I get it, but come on.
And also, if Nas is putting it out for the estate to
profit,
he wants to make money, I guess.
Mac
I get it, but still, like,
and he's
I feel like Fat Joe being on there
could
could make a little money. Like Fat Joe's known, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Fat Joe even doing something like Joe Budden did, or like who else was doing it? Don and Sasha, right? That they're talking.
Oh yeah.
What, on the Joe Budden show?
No. On the album, Don and Sasha. There's two parts that they just speak about Big L.
Okay.
And McGruff just speaks, and Joe Budden just speaks. They could have had Fat Joe do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lord Finesse.
Lord Finesse could have
did that. This guy did many
yeah.
tracks with these people, bro. AG, like.
Yeah. That was kind of odd.
Like,
no
that's
children.
What I was like,
no children of corn shit. You know, they could have dug some of those verses up.
But they did. They had like
no. But I'm saying with all of them,
on there
with all of them, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that would have been dope. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like you're talking about with DITC, like you were talking about with DITC, just like you get some old, Children of the Corn shit.
I mean they did have him and McGruff, which is Children of the Corn. But
true.
Still, you're missing out guys like Cameron and Mace that are actually well known.
Not Mace.
You know what I'm saying?
Murder
Mace. Yeah, well, Killer Cam and Murder Mace.
And they're still rapping at a pretty dope level.
At a high level still,
they were dope back then. Like, I mean, I'm not saying they got whacker, but I just didn't fuck with them like that, Cam and Mace afterwards. Like, when they were fucking Children of the Corn, they were like on some hard shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were like on some horrorcore.
Yeah, like they were more like underground. Like they were hungry.
Yeah.
You know, then this guy fucking met fucking the vandal of fucking Puffy.
The Diddler.
The Diddler.
This fucking guy, and he fucked them all up.
The Diddler.
Speaking of the 98 freestyle, they included it on this album as well, but they did something to the beat.
No, you're talking about the 7-minute freestyle.
Jay-Z freestyle?
Oh, yeah.
Those are different ones. Yeah.
I'm talking 7-minute freestyle.
Yeah, those are different, separate ones.
That one's called 7-minute freestyle.
Yes,
the 7-minute
So
Jay-Z.
they did something to that beat.
Yeah, they updated the beat. Like they added it. They added it. They
fixed it, but I don't like
They
it.
added fillers to the beat. Like they added the synths in the back and stuff like that. Yeah.
Man, shout out to fucking Milkbone from Perth Amboy in New Jersey.
Exactly, that's a Milkbone beat.
The original grimy beat.
Yeah.
And in the original beat, weren't
good.
they like scratching? Weren't they cutting it up in the background?
And on Stretch and Bob.
Yeah.
Right?
They had to do that to extend it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I
it was a
thought that
7-minute
sounded better
freestyle. There
than,
was no 7-minute instrumental back
that
then.
song is like 3.5 minutes, man.
Exactly.
So
Milkbone.
who won the freestyle?
Big L destroyed Jay, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Jay
you got to listen to it and listen to how they were both spitting, and by far, Big L
Jay
was
still learning.
Not that Jay was still learning. Jay wasn't Jay-Z yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He wasn't Jay of like Reasonable Doubt.
No,
Volume 1,
no.
Then it could go toe to toe now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like,
but he wasn't there yet. He wasn't there
Jay could
yet.
always rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that second verse
but
with his
L was just a monster already, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that was what year was that? Like 93?
94, maybe?
93, 94, right? So, yeah, exactly.
Around there, right? Because
Yeah.
his first album dropped in 95.
No, Jay's 96.
No,
Big L 95, yeah. Lifestyle 95. Yeah.
So
And Jay was on it, right?
That freestyle was around that time, I think, or a little before.
Yeah, it was before.
It has to be, right? On Stretch and Bob, so it was a little before. So
Yeah.
he was supposed to be signed on, it was Rock-a-Block at the time, right?
What, Rockefeller?
Rock-a-Block instead of Rockefeller was Rock-a-Block, wasn't it? Or something like that?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so. I think it was always Rockefeller.
Yeah.
So why did he used to Rock-a-Block, Rockefeller? I think it was Rock-a-Block at one point. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. But it was supposed with Ski.
Yeah.
Ski from Rock-a-Block. I think that's what it is. Ski from Rock-a-Block.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Ski was from
The producer that did fucking
All Out Crew or
did a Camp Low shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I have a feeling that's what it was. It was called Rock-a-Block before Rockefeller.
Yeah, no,
And
but
I think he was the Big O was gonna be signed to that shit or whatever. You know what I
I
mean?
thought Big L was gonna be signed when he died.
Nah, he was supposed to be signed when he was rhyming already.
Yeah.
He got signed to Columbia with Nas around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Rock-a-Block wanted to do it. Or Rockefeller then. I don't know if it was a change or whatever it was.
Dame wanted to bring
something
him
like that.
on
But,
and shit,
I'm not 100%. I'm not in the fucking business. So, But I remember just hearing shit like this.
Yeah, I remember
Just throw
also
it out
hearing
there. I mean,
that
if
he
somebody
wanted
knows, let me know, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely,
Big L was definitely better.
absolutely. Big L was way more advanced at that
was
time than
advanced,
Jay-Z.
rhyming,
Like
bro.
he already knew what he wanted to do with his voice and everything, and Jay-Z was still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Big L was so nice, and Nas was like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If Nas is
Yeah.
saying damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means the motherfucker is nasty with his shit.
Yeah. It's funny because Big L made Nas feel the way Nas made Mobb Deep feel. When Mobb Deep heard Nas, when they heard Illmatic, when they right after they released Juvenile Hell,
Yeah.
they was like, nah, we gotta rework our shit. We gotta step it up because this motherfuckers gonna kill us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's funny how this shit works.
It is, yeah. Sometimes you need that motivation.
Yeah, man.
You know, a little kick in the ass. Fuck it.
Real quick, back to the Mac Miller song. Did you like it?
No. I love the beat, though. Love the beat. The beat is fire.
The beat, yeah,
just
that's
didn't
got
like
the
the song. I was
impeach,
just like,
the impeach drums. You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
Is that the track that he did, the Dangerous verse?
Yes.
Big L? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I'm like, oh, bro, this verse is so old to me already. Like,
yeah,
I've heard it
like it's so redundant.
times.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't, like, you know?
I won't front. It was a lot
Why
better.
didn't you just have
a lot
OC on the
better than I
fucking
thought.
track?
You thought the album was a lot better than it was gonna be?
Yes, the album overall way
And then
better
that
than I
song?
thought it was gonna be, and that song in particular, way like 1,000 times better
Better than you thought it was gonna be.
But I think you're loving the beat more than anything. I think the beat is what pops
Oh,
that
for
song.
sure.
Yeah,
I think it's
the beat is fire.
ironic or funny that in his verse, Mac Miller says flamboyant. He was a fan of Big L, so
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
it was on purpose. But I think that it was dope. If a person didn't know the Big L story and that he was dead, and they just came across this album, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like you would think this is just
It
a
would be
new
like it
artist.
was a
I
great
think they
album,
worked
probably.
it that well.
Yeah,
It just sounds like a new artist to me.
Yeah.
Plus,
Nah, without a
but
doubt.
also too, you got to listen to some of the references though. It gives it away a lot, and especially the way he talks and everything. Some of the things he say,
like his
you know what I mean?
He said
So
it like
his slang and
93 or
shit.
94.
Yeah.
or
not
some
even
shit.
that, not even that. Just some of the references he uses. You know
Oh,
what I'm
like
saying?
at the time and shit.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So that kind of dates it as well. You know what I'm saying? But overall, like you said, Burns, it was dope. You know, but
Yeah,
like
I'm
Max though, it's a lot of older stuff that we all most
I've
people
been heard
know
already for
yeah,
so many
most
years.
people
It's
have
like,
heard.
all right, it ain't nothing like.
Yeah.
But I think we knew that going in.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect anything
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like,
I would have
that's
been
why I wasn't-
I would have been surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you did say you never heard the verse that Nas was with him.
No, the last track.
Oh,
With
the last
Party
time,
Artist.
Yeah,
the verse you
bonus.
never
Yeah,
heard.
the
Yeah.
bonus one. I never heard that verse, so I was just like, and I actually like that song a lot
Yeah.
too. So that says a lot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that
Like,
that definitely got to be like an old ass song.
it probably is
Yeah.
like an
It
old. It
sounds
sounds like a
mad
94,
outdated.
95,
Yeah.
96 maybe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like verse type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that song though. Rest in peace, Party Artie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Word.
And Fergie Baby, who's that?
I don't know who the
Never
fuck
heard
that.
of that
Fergie, I thought it was the Black Eyed Peas
I
chick
thought it
or
was
whatever. But
oh,
that's
I thought it was
Baby. I like,
ASAP Ferg when I
Oh,
saw
shit.
it, but it's not.
No, it's not A$AP Ferg.
You
You know he's getting rid of that, right?
What?
He wants to be referred to as just Ferg. He does not want to be known as A$AP Ferg anymore.
Oh. Fuck you then.
He's like, oh.
I'm not gonna refer to you either way.
I don't listen to you
Yeah, I
anyway,
don't
buddy.
listen to your shit.
How about the track? How about the track with Method Man? That shit was dope.
That shit was a dope track too.
Yeah, I like that one.
He had verses in there like that they threw in from
Yeah.
other shit too. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, but it was a dope track. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Conductor got that beat off.
Yeah, that was Conductor, right?
Yeah. Conductor got that beat off.
Absolutely. I like number 6, All Alone. The
Oh,
Quiet
yeah.
Storm mix. That
Yeah.
it samples a beat that's been sampled a lot of times, right?
Yeah, this has been sampled.
I like that song. I like this album almost got like a commercial sound to it to me. Like almost radio friendly.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple of tracks, I guess.
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
say.
yeah.
There's a
They
few,
like,
I
they have
think.
the joints that try to appeal to a wider
The All
audience.
Alone, I would say. Forever, I would say.
Yeah. Yo, I thought the guy singing Forever was Pharrell. At
Is
first.
that the
It's Pale J.
Pale J, yeah.
okay, that track right there, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one. There's a track that Big O was featured on that he did a hook only, and they used his hook as like a verse. Mm-hmm. I think that's the one you're talking about, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Like I said,
Yeah, that's the man.
I heard it 1-2 days, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Need
So
to go
you'll
back to
never
this.
go back to this album?
Nah, at all. I'll go back to the original freestyles and shit that sounded
Yeah.
fucking dusty and all that. Yeah, I'll go back to that before
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? That's just the way I like them.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro. A Big L fan hates it, and a Big L whatever.
Hater.
I'm like, yeah, this is alright.
Yeah, I don't even want to say like I hate it. I don't see any, a reason to go back to it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've been heard these shits. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's just hard. I just can't do it. I'm a real Big L fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man. Favorite song on the project?
the bonus joint, easily to
The
me.
bonus joint.
That and the Nas joint.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
and
say the Nas joint. Like I said, Nas definitely knew what he was doing when he chose that one.
I'm
He was
going
like,
on
yeah,
this bitch right here. son.
yeah, everybody can just hop off. This one's mine.
I wish you would have went for the last one, bro. Fuck, that would have been amazing. That track.
Bonus question: is Nas Dominican?
It's not Dominican.
Yeah, and we never knew.
He could pass for one.
Maybe
though.
he
He
could.
could definitely pass for one of the ones from Santiago.
Yeah,
and shit.
he could. Nas, tell the truth. Come home.
Man, come on.
He could definitely pass for one though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say my favorite songs were Nas, the one with Nas for sure. I like the beat on Real Harlem Niggas, RHN. The violin, I think that's just fire. I like the Method Man song.
Yeah.
I like the Big L and Novel song, All Alone.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, I like Forever. The 7-minute freestyle, whatever. The
Shout out
doo-wop
to Earl Holden.
freestyle,
He's
whatever.
on like 2 joints on it too. He just dropped an album as well, like a month ago or something too from Harlem.
Yeah. Errol Holden, shout out to that.
Yeah.
I think the track with Joe Budden is dope. Like he rips it.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty dope. I like that this album features like the 3 best rappers
Jigga, Nas, and
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Mic ratings.
Where that came from, buddy? Shout out to Joe though. Shout out to Joe. Regardless,
Yo.
I like Joe. I like Joe.
I like Joe, yeah.
I like
don't
it.
care,
He's
bro.
got definitely dope. You know what I mean? But overall, I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't fuck with him in music wise. Like I don't know why.
See, I
But he got dope
I like
verses.
Joe
just
more
feel
than I
he
like
can't
Big
really,
L.
Like I don't know.
The what?
that's the beauty of
I'm out of here.
our hosting opinion differences. I like Joe Budden more than I like Big L.
Oh nah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
listen
Joe
to
Budden
more
probably
Joe
has more stuff. That's why that you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I listen to
yeah.
more. Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
don't think he has like one song that even matches to like put it on or like
Although go back to what's one called The Big Picture.
I am, and you know the funny
Definitely,
thing,
bro.
I didn't hate that album. I thought, if anything, I like that album more than I like Big L's first album.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyles?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
Lifestyles is crazy.
yeah.
Yo, Lifestyle to me is
No,
so
Lifestyle's
underrated,
crazy.
that album.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk shit about it. I don't know why. Oh, dude, in age one, I'm like, you
That's
bugging.
what it is. It
That shit
sounds outdated.
You know what it reminds me of? 36 Chambers. Like, it's a dusty sound, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't even know.
That's what
There's
it is.
nothing
It's like
dustier than
dusty.
fucking 36, bro. 30 because there was a few
I
beats
get
on
it,
there
yeah,
that
but
were.
I'm saying, but that album is like, it feels like he felt like RZA fucking did it in his basement too. It sounds like that grime to that album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it has that like
Yeah.
the album is amazing.
You know,
It's a classic
which
to me,
is
bro.
kind of crazy too because he's Harlem. You know what I'm saying? And Harlem's known for that, you know,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
boy,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
fly shit and
Yeah,
all that.
flamboyant shit,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah,
but
But he
yeah.
wasn't, like he was broke, I feel like.
Oh no,
He
yeah,
rhymes about being, like, kinda
yeah,
broke.
yeah, he rhymes about being dusty and shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he never made it really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he never really made it. He was known to real motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I said, like Joe says, Joe says that he's overrated because when he died, everybody, he's the goat and shit. So I respect his outlook on that because he does have a point.
Yeah.
And I went through that too. I'm like, nah, bro, this guy's been out for years. Relax.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like, you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Y'all late.
So I see what he means.
Yeah.
It's like rest in peace to Dilla. Dilla was a beast, but I think after he died, he started getting way more
Yeah,
shine. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like respect to him. He was a goat. A great producer.
Yeah, a lot of people
But
don't
I feel
even
like that's the same category with
Don't
him.
even realize that he produced almost more than half of the real last fucking Tribe album and
yeah.
shit, the Love Movement
Yeah,
and shit.
didn't Q to kind of like not even put him in the fucking the
credits.
Credits? and
No,
shit?
he had him in the credits. You know why? Because
as
by
a
that
group, as a Uma, or
the
whatever?
Uma, exactly.
yeah,
it was him and Dilla.
Yeah.
Him,
but
Dilla,
half
and
of it
Shaheed.
was more Dilla though, right? Like, yeah, that's what I mean from what I know. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, if
don't-
you listen to it, you can tell. You can tell. Biggest
what I'm
example, find a way. You know what I'm
that's my
saying?
jam right there, bro. That's
You
the
can
best
tell
track on the
right
album
away.
To me, that one, yeah, on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, running on Far Side. Remember that shit? Jay Dilla's a beast, bro.
Yeah. He's a.
That's my favorite Jay Dilla beat is running from Far Side, bro. Classic.
Yeah.
Shout out to him and rest in peace too.
Yes, sir. What would you think if I had this idea listening to this album coming up here? What if instead of reworking these tracks, then I guess it wouldn't really be a Big L album. What if instead of reworking these tracks, they pick a couple Big L songs and remix them?
I don't want that.
Not like, yeah, I guess it would be the same shit.
Yeah, same shit. Yeah.
But I was thinking like if they take not Ebonics. What was his other single on the first album?
Put it on.
Put
it on, Big L. Put
No.
it on.
So let's say you take that song, take out his second verse, and have somebody add a verse, and it's like a remix.
Nah,
and they make an album like that. It's kind of the same.
Nah,
yeah, it's the same
they-
shit. There's no point in doing that to
shit.
me.
Yeah.
If they could do it to, like, if they're giving the money to his state and all that, do you? I'm just as a fan, as a real fan of Big L.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. I'm gonna be like, nah,
'Cause you've
I'm
heard it,
good.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
All right. Overall mic
honest.
ratings then on Big L, the King, Return of the King.
Go ahead, Max.
I'm not even gonna be a douchebag or anything. I'm gonna just say 3.5 because it's Big L. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it would be lower if it was somebody else. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, my rating is because of this is shit I've been heard for over fucking 20 years already. So.
Right. And 3.5, believe it or not, is not a terrible rating by far.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still a dope rating.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You know, and well, go ahead.
maybe 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, 3. I might say 3. Too.
I might like this album more if they took some of the freestyles out. Like, just left the songs. Even though they're reworked, if you're not a Big L fan, you don't know they're reworked. So it's just new music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The freestyles, like, they're freestyles. So it's
You
like,
can tell, yeah.
I
I'm
think
glad.
I think it might have been a more cohesive album if they took out the freestyles and just gave you 8 songs.
I'm glad they kept How Will I Make It the original though.
Right.
How Will
Exactly.
I
They
Make
didn't
It,
touch
I
that.
Won't.
Yeah.
That's one song that I was like, don't fuck it up. That's actually one of my top 5 Big L songs of all time, bro.
Yeah.
It was never on the album. It was just on like a show.
Exactly,
It came
yeah.
on, like, you know what I mean? Or a clue tape, some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was
Bro,
unreleased.
I have the
yeah.
original one to this day. They fixed it up a little bit on it. So it sounds good still, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like, towards the
I'm
end,
just
they
happy
fixed
they
it
didn't
up.
fuck it up.
Like, towards the end, they added something towards the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, they added a little here in it, but it still had that good sound.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, good. It's
Yeah.
still the fucking same song.
Exactly.
You
For the
know what I
most
mean? I
part,
was thinking they were
yeah.
gonna
It
fuck
still
up with a
sounded like it
stupid
was
beat.
back from 90
Yeah,
something.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
shout
I'll
out to
give
that
it I'll give it a 3.5, specifically because I like the way they put it together. The way
Yeah, I think they did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, I get what he's saying, what Max Lowe was saying. He's absolutely right. If, you have real fans that know all these, you don't want to hear that already. You heard it already, and you'd rather hear it, the original cut.
Yeah, exactly.
what I'm saying?
Like the
So-
way I heard it.
But
the first time.
did you say that some of the verses, they're taking a few verses and chopping them up to
Yeah,
create-
one-
They're
one
splicing
track-
them together.
One track was a mixed verse of Times is Hard on the Boulevard, I believe was the name of the song, and Principle of the New School.
I think
Those
that's
are 2 verses from 2 old songs from like 92. These are shit that were on his demo before his
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
And they put them on his Children of the Corn days, you know what I mean? But they mixed it together. Boom. And I was like,
I think
it
that's
took me a
dope.
minute though, because I was like, wait a minute, I know this shit.
Yeah.
Because these are old songs that I didn't hear as much as like the better
Same
shit.
thing as Forever.
But I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, but Forever right away, I was like, this is
Yeah,
fucking dangerous,
dangerous,
bro. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, those songs, it took me a second, and I was like, wait a minute, I know this shit. Where the fuck is it from, bro? And then I have this OCD, and I put it on. And one of the first songs is fucking Times is Hard on the Boulevard, where I was like, motherfucker.
So at least they, at least they gave you a little
But they
challenge.
did, yeah. And then the other one was Principle of the New School. Because when I heard it, I already knew it was from that because he said something about principles. So I was like, that's definitely from there, I think. But it's like one of those songs that you don't really, you know what I'm saying? Go back and listen to all the time. So when I put it on, I was like, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
So I already knew it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, they hooked it up.
At least,
they hooked it
yeah.
up. I can't say no wrong about
Yeah.
that shit, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I already know this is from like 92 that it has an original joint to it.
Yeah.
So you should have just put it out with the original beat, remastered then. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you got to switch it up for? But whatever.
They gotta make it. They gotta make it appeal
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to a newer
audience,
a
yeah.
new audience,
and even
yeah.
to old
Dusty.
fans. They gotta fool the old fans, So
They
y'all
tried.
coming in
They
and
tried.
listen, yeah.
They tried.
Surprised they ain't put in Devil's Son in there somewhere. Like, you know what I mean?
Word.
What about God's Son versus Devil's Son?
No, it was God's Son versus Devil's Child. Yeah.
Oh, Devil's Child.
Yeah, that was dope. That would have been dope.
That would have been a dope title.
Hell yeah. Like for that Nas track, that would have been
Yeah, between both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been real dope, man.
yeah.
All right, so shout out to Mass Appeal. This is release number 5 from
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Magnificent
Still
Seven.
got 2 more.
We got 2 more. We
Daylight's
got
coming
De
soon,
La
right?
Soul.
Like
The end of this month.
Cabin in
Yeah.
the Skies, November 29th or 30th.
Yeah.
I think I
something
said
like
in the show, Primo and Nas is for Christmas.
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Have they announced a title?
Nah, I just have a
Not
feeling
yet.
it's gonna be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really hope they drop like another single for it or something though. Like I need
What
to
if-
hear
Yeah.
something.
What did
And
they
I wanted
call
it to be
it?
like 12 tracks or something. bro.
Prematic.
What is it? Prematic? I'm not gonna lie. It's so corny because it's like what you think it would be.
Yeah.
But that's an ill name
That's
regardless.
just alright,
Though.
right?
No matter what, no matter how corny it sounds, that's a dope name though. At the same time,
I read something funny and I thought about it. I was like, wow, they're not wrong. He was like, I'm not worried about Nas on this upcoming Primo shit. I'm more worried about Primo. Like,
who said this?
I forgot who it was that said that. I read it somewhere.
But Nas is the one picking the beats, though. So, I mean, if you're worried about Primo, then that's Nas' fault for picking those beats.
Yeah, but I don't think
Think
Primo
about it.
would let him.
Yeah, I don't exactly.
Wait,
I think
Primo's
Primo.
like, yeah, you gonna rhyme on this shit.
Not
Yeah?
not even.
I
Not
feel
even.
like they gotta
no,
work
no,
together,
no.
yeah?
No, I think they work together.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
if Nas picks a beat that I don't even think Primo would play him beats that would be considered
Shitty? Like,
shitty or less than
Not even
stellar.
that. And you got to think of this too. Primo is a producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, no. We got to work this one like this, Bob. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think it'll be just Nas picking just whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna
whatever you
lie. I hope and pray to the hip hop god out there, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? That it's beats of Primo from like Moment of Truth era, bro, and like that era right there.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
if
was.
it's beats from that era,
Yeah, he was killing.
this album's
shit
gonna
then,
be a
man.
classic, like right away. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Because that would.
I mean, whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself.
We'll be back. We'll be back for the
Yeah, we'll
Nas
talk about
review.
it when this shit drops.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
So 3.5.
I'll say 3 though.
I gave it.
I'll say 3 actually.
3?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
go with 3
So
because I feel
3,
like
and 3.5. Big L, Return of the King.
Rest in peace,
Check
bro.
it out. If you never heard of Big L or never heard Big L's previous albums, you probably will fuck with it.
10 out of 15. That's what that is basically. What we gave it. Wow. You add it up. Huh?
yeah,
The mathematician.
9.
All right, so we'll be back to discuss some lists.
Peace.
You want to get out
Brother Burns, Max Low, VS, Brother F. This motherfucker want to go hit a
Yo,
bogey.
fuck,
I know.
yo.
We
We
came
out.
here to interview somebody, and they canceled right when I was.
But they're
getting
gonna come back.
from
They're gonna
Long
come
Island.
back.
I'm getting onto the bus in New York in my hand. I'm like, fuck, really? I'm like, I would have stood home, B.
Nah, we
Fuck
here,
it though.
man. We here.
But at least we're gonna do some shit.
Yes, we're here.
That's all
but
that
we out.
matters. You know what I mean?